Okay, everything is set up. Don't worry, something will have gone wrong. We'll fix it next time. With creativity, I was so fixated on and adamant that I was gonna get it right and perfect. And I've realized that that is a futile endeavor. And I'm learning that the thing that fails or goes wrong this time is the thing to focus on and improve next time. This time's failures become a part of next time's inspiration, if we see it that way. So this is something that I am integrating, because I have like a savage perfectionistic protector personality, like a protector part. And so we are working together to figure out how this part can come on board with improving things in a supportive way, instead of like beating me down to the ground and paralyzing my creativity. So hello, welcome to Lois Ancestral. Today's video, I feel, is a wonderful opportunity to free myself and to perhaps inspire or show you or demonstrate authenticity, permission for you to be yourself. No, like seeing someone being authentic for me has been like a permission statement for me to also be authentic. So be whoever the fuck you are, it's fine. So I want to have an experience of free flowing and also going deep, because after I finished recording, I love watching a video back of mine where I don't know what happened and editing that. It's an amazing experience. Like, that is why I make videos. So it's amazing in this moment to be reconnecting with, in a deeper way, the fucking why of my making of videos. And it's free flow, it's surprise, it's learning about myself, sharing things with others, these kinds of things. Authenticity, freeing thyself. Also, something that supports me with enjoying what I'm creating is the permission that this can be a practice if I need it to, and that also the real thing is still a practice, no? So I have permission to not post something. The real thing is also still a practice, and that the primary intention is fun and freeing myself and expressing. And so when there is a part of me that is being super critical, it helps me to decide these things beforehand, and then the part of me that's perfectionistic gets to, before I make the video, remember everything that went wrong last time and fix it all. For example, maybe you noticed since the first few videos, the lighting is getting better in my videos, the camera quality is getting better. I'm figuring that out. I have a different mic here that I'm experimenting with today and seeing how that interacts with the environment. The thumbnail, you can remind us to take a thumbnail at the end, please. I'm going to take a clear picture now and do that in a way that makes me feel satisfied, and then leave the space of the video like open to be free, open to be me. Because what do I want to build a business on, build a creative platform on, build my creative expression around? Something sustainable. And the only thing that is sustainable for me is being myself. Everything else becomes exhausting, or it's gonna collapse. I mean, it is kind of collapsing too if we are being authentic, but you know, it's more solid, like it's structured around my integrity, and this is like the most solid thing that I have, no? So I was feeling really down about starting this channel, because I had in my head, because this is like maybe the 5th time I've made a YouTube channel, I was like, right, I have so much experience, like this time I'm gonna start and it's gonna be like perfect and it's gonna grow straight away. And then it didn't go the way that I expected it to, and I made mistakes that I thought I had understood how not to make and things like that. And so I was quite in pain about that, until I began to realize, okay, like I am making the same kind of mistakes in a pattern again. However, I'm seeing the pattern this time and I am spotting it sooner, and I'm more able to make choices about what to do with that. And also, at the same time, realizing that I cannot avoid this messiness in me, as well as having this value about excellence and this perfectionistic part of me. I also have a messiness and one who wants to just be organic and free. So I am finding a win-win between those parts of me. Basically, how do I take a sleazy approach, like slow and easy approach, at the same time as building quality? And so I want like lazy good quality, lazy amazing lazy amazing quality. So this is what I'm working on, because it doesn't feel good to me to only focus on quality and be super strict. It doesn't feel good to me to put quality out the window and be super free. I need some kind of win-win in the middle. So that is the tightrope that we're walking, to balance quality with creativity, because quality is a part of my authenticity as well as freedom of expression. So those two seem counterproductive or, contradictory. However, I can see how is wanting to just support the highest expression of my authenticity. It's like a dignity and an integrity and a need for coherence at the same time as really valuing freedom of expression. So, yeah. It's also very freeing to remember that I can stop as many times as I need to. I can say whatever I want and nothing is off limits, because I can always edit the video and things like this. I'm going to show you as much of it as I can, but you never know what I might feel like saying and what I do and don't want to put on YouTube, but I want to show you as much as possible. And up until now, I've not said anything in this video that I need to cut out. But what I'm sharing with you in this moment is that there is that choice, like to recognize how much choice I have, and to remind myself of that is very freeing, because we can often put ourselves into a box of like, oh, I have to do this and I should do this, and it only works if it's like that, and blah blah blah. And this is like closing down the relationship with possibility and choice and freedom and authenticity. It's almost like a fight. No, I've ended up in a boxing stance. So what was I even fucking saying? So anyway, I'm sure it was something to do with choice and freedom. So in this moment, it's okay to let go of what I just closed myself into, and remember my choice is, remember my why about doing things. Because when you run into resistance and things like this, if you don't have a strong why about why you're doing something, if your why is not stronger than the resistance, you're gonna give up, no? So you need a strong why, a strong purpose, like something inside of you that's stronger than the oppositional force that you come up against internally and externally. And when you do come up against resistance, oppositional force, for me, one of the most valuable things that I do is not to bulldoze through that resistance. Because the way that I was brought up was kind of, I interpreted like, you just suck it up and get on with it. You just work hard, you crack on. And this approach doesn't work for me, because say if a part of me is really hurt and not wanting to do something, if I actually allow myself not to do it, then have a look at like, why does this part of me not want to do that, and work through the resistance, often the thing that I end up doing is much more open than the thing that I was trying to force myself to do. Because there are so many different aspects inside of us, and if an aspect of us is like absolutely hell no, and you do it anyway without working with that resistance, that's a part of you, and you are as much the part of you that does want to do it as you are the part that doesn't want to do it. So selectively identifying with one of those parts and playing a zero-sum game, for me, is not a sustainable way of functioning. So I tend to find the path of least resistance and flow a bit more like a river. Like if I run into a rock, I don't smash through the rock. Like water moves around and over and under. I mean, over time, It can break through a rock, but it doesn't smash a rock, it drips. Like water can break a rock by dripping on it over and over and over time. It doesn't smash a rock. So I'm not gonna smash aspects of me. Maybe I'm gonna drip presence onto them. Maybe I'm going to do bits of parts work. Maybe I'm gonna experiment. Maybe I'm going to allow myself to choose the thing that I wanna do, even if it's not like what I've been taught, even if it's wrong, the thing that I wanna do, or I shouldn't do that. For me, I'm becoming a lot more unconditional with what I'm allowing myself to do. And I am finding that I am not having behaviors that I need to be worried about or something like this. Like nothing world ending is happening by me being unconditional and allowing myself to do what I want, what feels best for me. It just isn't conventional, and that's okay. Because honestly, is what we are collectively doing conventionally healthy for everyone and sustainable for the planet? No. So it's okay for me to break out of that mold and to bring what I think and feel and believe is best for me and is supportive to other people. Yes, we need everyone's authenticity and everyone's unique contribution, because we cannot know what's best for everyone without hearing from everyone. No, like how can we consider everyone without understanding everyone? Everyone has something so valuable inside, and they also have needs and best interests and desires and all of this. So we need to consider everyone in order to know what's best for everyone. And so I am sharing me because I understand how important my impact is, and that we need everyone's, and that we're all absolutely vital and integral to this whole, because we are a whole, we are authentic individual expressions of the same one whole. So authenticity and oneness is a big part of who we all are. Like we're both human and being. In a way, the human aspect is like the flavor of your authenticity that's only yours, and then the being is the one that we all share. And so it's very important to include every aspect of ourselves. And I just need to say this thing because I've been hearing it recently, people saying you need to be able to do everything by yourself and all of this stuff. Like basically I'm seeing more of this trauma response, which is hyper independence, which is an important part of many people's journey, and it is not the absolute truth of what we need as human beings. So I'm gonna remind us, we are tribal. We are a social species, we are an interdependent species, and if you are in your life trying to do everything by yourself and it's really hard, that is because it isn't natural. And you are not supposed to be able to do everything without help. And there is nothing wrong with you for struggling with that, because you need support. It's natural. We need collaboration. We need connection. We need relationship. And so there is nothing wrong with you for needing that. It's natural. There is also nothing wrong with needing the hyper independence to recover from enmeshment and things like this. However, it isn't the fundamental truth of who we are. It's an aspect of what you might need, but it does not negate our interdependency needs. And the spiritual field is full of a lot of people who have relational trauma, who are teaching hyper independence as a spiritual truth without the rest of the picture. And so I'm joining Teal Swan here when I say, guys, interdependent species, tribal species, relational species. I will keep saying it until we hear it. Is also self-responsibility is important at the same time as mutual responsibility. It is all one. When you are in relationship with someone, we both have a relationship We both have a responsibility about the way that we affect each other. I'm responsible that if I do something and it hurts you and you tell me, I'm responsible for what I choose to do next. It's not just, oh, that's just in your process. No, we are affecting each other. There is the internal truth about, okay, I create this inside of me and it's a mirror. There is also the outside is the outside is the inside, and everything is me. And so responsibility is outside and inside. It's mutual, it's everywhere. I am responsible as the one, and I am also responsible as all of us. But when I'm all of us, we're we, and you are also real, and I am also real. So recognizing you as a real human being is also to recognize that we both have responsibility towards each other and towards ourselves. So yeah, this is some point that I see a lot of people getting confused around. No, for me it's obvious, so that's why I want to share it. A lot of what you have inside your authentic gift is the thing that's obvious to you, no? And if you see in the world something where people don't know something that's obvious to you and it supports you a lot, this is a clue that like it's your gift, no? Like you can share that. If you can see it, you can share it, because no one in the world has had the same experience as you. So when there is something that only you can see and only you know how to do, trust that, you know, and share it. Because the reason why other people are not like functioning, taking that information into consideration, is because it's in you and they don't know it unless you share it. And it works both ways. Like, people have things that you don't know and see that you need. We're all vital to each other. Okay, so closing statement that's coming to me. When you step in to your authenticity and you show up as that in the world and you express it, yes, you're going to trigger people. Yes, the emotions that you were in a way avoiding or suppressing by inauthentic strategies that were learned in childhood, when you exercise a new pattern, you are going to feel all of those emotions and pains and parts of you that have felt not allowed under the surface. They are going to come up. Like, being authentic has a painful aspect to it. It's the consequences that I am now choosing, because the pain of inauthenticity is greater than my fear of these consequences. It is also that your relationships might change through authenticity. At the same time as this painful contrast, no? There is also freedom. There is also possibility, your purpose, true belonging with people who actually love you for you. So when it's about authenticity, for me, it's like, what consequences do I want to choose? This is what probably is going to happen if I choose inauthenticity. This is who I'm probably going to be around. This is what could happen if I choose authenticity, and this opens up this, and this. So what am I going to choose? And it's okay, whatever you choose. I'm just telling you about different consequences. So today I chose to be authentic in the best way that I could. It's also a process, and we continue, we deepen, we grow, we evolve. So like this video if you did like this video. Dislike this video if you did not like this video. If you want to be authentic, in the comments below, say something that you want to say if you want to say it. And if you do not want to say anything, don't say anything. If you want to subscribe, subscribe. If you want to hit the bell, hit the bell. If you do not want to do any of that, then don't. It's fine. I also have a link tree in my description box where you can find my music, my merch, my digital products, and the rest of my online world. So you know the drill. Make a choice about that. So thank you for watching, and I love what my hands are doing and I don't understand it. Take care of yourself in the best way that you can, please, and thank you. Lots of love, and I will see you soon. Fucking smashed it. Namaste. That's how to fucking life. Thanks for reminding me to take a thumbnail. Perfectionistic protector part who is acting